Hey everyone, this is Brandon.
I'm Tyler.
Jacob.
And these are our tips to survive freshman year of college.
SE101. Let's do it.
My name was El Nino. Hanging out, drinking in the back of an El Camino. As a kid, was a skid. No one knew me by name. Trashed my own.
Alright, this is our first topic about goal setting.
Alright, guys. So, whenever you start freshman year, the smartest thing for you to do is make a goal. And what what our teacher told us was set your GPA. Pick a GPA score that you want to have at the end of the semester and strive for it. So, me personally, I set myself for a 2.8, reasonable GPA, just below a C and right about a B. So, what I ended out with was a 3.2. What about y'all?
One good goal setting is that one of my things, just an example, he didn't give us this one, but I did a goal where I wanted to get all my homework done before the weekend, so that way I won't have to worry about it, cram on Sunday, and then stress out about it. So just, set your GPA is a good one, and, stuff, don't procrastinate, try to set a goal to get all your stuff down, and just set out like a weekly calendar, which we did in class, which you'll have to do, and that really helped, to organize some stuff, and I'm not as stressed out over the weekend trying to get stuff done, but yeah, it's worked out pretty well for me. So,
Yeah, there's academic goals and also career goals. You said career goals are more of the long-term goals, and my career goal is to graduate and then get a degree in petroleum engineering. Hopefully I'll do that at LSU. And then my academic goal this year was really to just get better study habits, be better, on time, don't procrastinate, and there's also other goals like social goals, like to make more friends, get more involved with the university, and stuff like that.
Cause nobody came. I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing, never react to.
This is our second topic on good attitudes and behaviors in college.
Alright, guys, so what I'm going to talk about is respecting university. The main reason you respect this university is not only because you're going to be going to school here this semester or whenever, it's pretty much your home during the week. Whether you're a commuter or you're a residential life, you're going to be here close to 8 hours a day. The main thing that this campus did for me is it showed me that I went from a small high school, so it's a bigger campus, and I respect all the people here because I know everyone here is trying to help me. You're in college, and it's not like high school where you can talk to your teachers more often, but they still try to get you to talk to them. They still try to help you whether you're struggling or you're doing well. They want to know what they're doing to help you. So that's why I have to say respect this campus because it can do so much for you.
Alright, I'm going to start off by talking about attitudes and learning how, to act around here and stuff like that. So, there's definitely a lot of things that take place on college, and on this college campus. There's lots of activities and things to join, like fraternities, sororities, or getting involved, with a group, with the newspaper or something like that. There's all things to, get involved in. It can be really fun, but there's also things, that you got to set, you set some boundaries where you can't let stuff like that interfere with your school. So don't try not to get sidetracked with all that stuff, and because school is the most important thing. So, and activities and all that should be second. So it doesn't mean don't do anything that's fun around here because there's a lot to do, and that's what college is. But also just be careful because it can hurt you, and try to use your time wisely and just make good decisions. And attitude is very important because attitude, if you come in with a bad attitude, you're gonna get bad results. So, but the other thing is if you have a good attitude, you get good results. So just keep that in mind. It can really save you some heartache. So.
Yeah, talking about attitudes and behavior, and what Tyler said. If you go into college with a confident, positive attitude, people tend to do a lot better. If you go in with more of a negative, I'm gonna probably fail this class. First of all, you probably shouldn't be taking that class, and second, you will do bad if you believe you will do bad. So, good attitudes and behavior. Just set high standards for yourself. Always try to be as positive as you can. Have fun, be responsible.
We crave, don't tell us to behave. I'm sick of always hearing at your age. I don't want to waste my time.
Alright, this is topic 3. It's time management.
All right, so time management is definitely a big thing when you start college, but I'm going to talk about prioritizing first. And what I mean by that is just starting off to do the most important subjects first. So, like let's say you have a big 5-page paper that's due next week. Well, you can always say, hey, I mean, that's, a week away. I can just put it off and I'll just do just as good as anyone else. When really that's not the case. You want to start on it as quickly as you can and just work your way through it. And you don't want to wait to the last minute because you'll cram and that's really stressful. And chances are you won't make a good grade. So definitely prioritize, do the most important stuff first and as quickly as you can. And then worry about, the stuff that's not as important as something, like I just said, like a big paper or a test coming up. So just keep that in mind.
One of the things you should do, not a lot of people do it actually, but one of the things you should do when going to college is try to plan everything out ahead. I know things come up, you can't really plan everything ahead, but go ahead and create a weekly or at least daily plan and kind of stick to the schedule. Don't get really sidetracked much, and if you stick to the schedule and go ahead and plan out everything, it's more organized. You know when things are due, you know what's gonna go on the next day, and that kind of goes into the avoid time wasters.
All right, guys. So, I live on campus here at Southeastern, and I feel like this affects me more than it may affect the people who commute. Because whenever you're living in a dorm, your dorm RAs try to get all kinds of stuff to happen, and they always try to get people to hang out, do activities together, and your friends who live on campus with you want to hang out with you all the time too. But some days you just have to be like, no, because if you go hang out with this person now, later you're not going to have the same amount of time to do a set assignment. And whenever you lose time on an assignment, you tend to cram, stress out about it, and then you go and look back, what could I have done differently? Well, what you could have done differently was prioritize, time management, avoid time wasters. And that's what you gotta do here. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm saying go have fun. You're in college, enjoy it. But at the same time, you gotta prioritize what you need to do.
Casualty of society. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of your conformity.
Alright guys, this is topic 4, classroom engagement, note-taking in books.
Alright, I'll start off by talking about note-taking. Note-taking is a very important strategy. I know we've done it throughout high school, but it does kind of change over the time when you're in college. All your teachers, your professors, they teach a little bit differently, so that way your note-taking is going to have to change just a little bit, compared to high school, because I've had to change my note-taking skills just a little bit now that I'm in college, out of high school. So it's definitely, there is definitely a skill to it. Every teacher, like I said, teaches differently. Some, they teach their lectures slow, some are fast, and then you just got to find just how they teach. So you'll have some teachers where it's kind of hard to to take notes for, and then some teachers where it shouldn't be a problem. But it's definitely a thing to keep up with. Review them every night and just study your notes, because they are very important, because you will be tested on them eventually. So
When talking about class engagement, the main thing you need to do is get involved with the discussions inside of class. When the teacher asks a question, answer it. If there's group, you get together with a group, actually discuss with the group. Don't just sit there and talk about what's going on next weekend. Talk about the actual material, and just make sure you answer questions that need to be answered.
And another thing about it is our books. Now you're gonna think, oh God, books, not the most exciting topic, which it's not, but it's one of the most important ones that we have. Really, whenever I went and got my textbooks for my school year, I was just like, wow, that's not a lot of textbooks. But they're all pretty dang big. And I was like, there's no way we cover all this. Believe it or not, you cover a lot of the information that you have in your textbooks. And a good tip from me is before the class even starts, like the night before, the day before, whenever, go ahead and read the chapter that you're going to go over in class. Because normally teachers will tell you, hey, we're going to go over chapters 6 and 7 next class period, so you be prepared to discuss about that. And whenever they tell you that, they're hoping you go and you pre-read before you go look at the main ideas and stuff, so that whenever class comes around, you actually have an idea of what to talk about. Because all those people that are answering all the questions and class discussions that Brandon talked about was all those people that read already. So that's my big tip for your textbooks and everything. Also, keep them in good condition because they are really expensive.
This is topic 5, and this is getting help when you need it.
Okay, I'm going to start off with this topic about learning how to talk to your teachers if you need help. And don't be afraid to do that because that's what they're there for. So don't be afraid to stop them after class and talk to them, or you can email them or whatever. But if you need help, please get their attention because they are willing to help you. And if you don't make a relationship with the teachers, then it's kind of hard to to really get some stuff done, because if you can become friends with your professors, it's a lot easier to talk to them, and they'll give you some leeway on some stuff if you need it or need some help, and they won't mind it. So then it'll also show them that you're interested in their subject and that you're willing to go out your way and to talk to them because you want to do better. That's what it's all about. So.
Another thing with getting help just when you need it, not only do you get help when you need it, but also offer help to people if they need help figuring something out, if they need help carrying something, if they need help with any problem really. Just offer your help, and it shows that you're just a good person and that you're willing to go out of your way to help other people.
And to close up this section of our topics is the counseling center. And the counseling center can be used for a lot of different things. If you're having like a really bad day, or you just need just to get away from everything else, just to have someone to talk to, and if one of your friends aren't there, I would use the counseling center. It's actually really cool what they do for you. They're not there to judge you. They're just there to listen, to help you.
Alright, this is topic 6 on money management. One thing with money management at Southeastern is that if you present your Southeastern ID at certain places such as restaurants or office supplies places, gas stations even, you get a student discount, which saves you a lot of money, and it could definitely help you out if you don't make that much money.
Alright, I'm going to talk about just money spending and how you can save it and just find ways. Don't spend money if you don't have to. So I'll give an example, like things that we buy that we really don't need, like extra clothes or stuff like that. But really, we're all in college. It's important to keep track of your money and don't just spend all of it, because let's face it, we're all kind of poor when we start college, so it is very expensive. So try to save your money for the things that you really need rather than the things that you really don't. So just be careful about that. You can still buy some things that aren't important, but just be careful how you spend your money.
And to close this video out, what I'm gonna talk about is creating a money management plan for yourself. And what I did was every week I kind of said, all right, at max, I'm going to spend set amount of money. And most jobs you get paid bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks you get another paycheck, and I never increased the amount of money that I was going to spend, because if I said that, then I would have this amount of money that I could start putting away. So what we were told is start planning for your retirement now, because if you start later, you may not have the amount of money that you think you're going to have. Whenever we were in class, we were given an example of two people that started their retirement plan. One of them started as a freshman in college and put away $2,000. Each year, she put away another $2,000. And after college was over, she had, I think it was $50,000 already saved up. Her brother didn't start saving until he was out of college. He put away his first $2,000. Whenever they were both 45 years old, she had, I think it was $2,700,000, something like that. And he had, I think it was barely $1 million. Now, while we may think, yeah, that's a lot, but in retirement, that's it. You don't get any more money. Whatever you saved up is what you have left. So that's why a money management plan is important to start as soon as possible, so that you can start planning for your future and your retirement.
But what would you expect with a culture so small? Heavy metal and mullet is how we were raised.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Green, and I am a freshman here at Southeastern taking SE101, and I'm basically going to tell you everything about the class. You know, you take a lot of good things. There's lots of good things to take in this class and to get out of while you're in college, and it's talking about how to study better, how to take notes, how to have a good attitude, money management, everything that we just talked about. So it's definitely good to pay attention and just take note of some things and get some stuff out of it, because it can help you later down in the future while you're at college. So yeah, that's about it.
We're the gods that we praise. 'Cause we like having fun at other people's expense, and trying people down is just a minor offense. And it's gonna be
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Atkins. I just wanted to talk to y'all about my experience in SE101. It's a great class. It really helped me through my freshman year. This is my first semester. It helped me in all areas, academic areas, personal areas. It helped me become a better student and also better person. Helped me get more organized. It showed me that I need to create plans for everything, really, like plan for the week, academic plan, career plan, time plans, time management plans, study plans especially. I've gotten a lot better at studying because of the methods we talked about in SE101, and also note-taking. I've gotten better at note-taking. Now I'm a lot better at note-taking now in college than I was in high school. And it's SC101 just helped me a lot with that by introducing to me all these different types of study habits and behaviors and different skills that I can just keep increasing. And overall, it was a very, very good experience for me. It helped me through my freshman year, and I had a very successful first semester of college. Just listen to all the tips me, Jacob, and Tyler presented earlier to you. I know y'all have probably heard it a million times, but that's how college is. I'm not going to say college is harder. College is harder. You have to plan things out better in college than in high school, and you have to do more in college. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's harder. College can be more difficult if you make it that way for yourself. If you don't create a study plan, change your study habits, manage your time better, manage your money better. It's only hard if you make it hard. If you take all the tips that we give you in what you learn in SE101, take a lot from that class, and you will become a much better college student, and you will notice that college really isn't that hard if you stick to planning things out and being more organized. So I thank my SE101 teacher for teaching us all these great tips, and it's a great class. I hope y'all have a great first semester of your college year. Thanks, guys.
I guess I'll never learn. I'm sick of being told to wait my turn. I don't want to waste my time. Become another.
Alright, hey guys, I'm Jacob. So pretty much what Southeastern 101 did for me was it gave me a starting point for my college career. A lot of people thought, oh, okay, this is going to be a stupid class. And it really wasn't. It actually helped me out with a lot of things, getting my time management down, balancing stuff out, stop procrastinating like I did in high school. It actually did a lot for me personally as a student, and it helped me become a better person myself. What it taught me is manage your time, manage your money, get involved. Get involved in student activities, whether it be going in fraternities or sororities, doing intramural sports or something like that, or clubs, or getting involved in a church group for that matter. Get involved. Make your college career some of the best 4 years of your life. Because, like, this is what my mom told me whenever I came to college. College is going to be some of the most fun times that you're ever going to have. She said that because you're on your own, and after you get out of college, you have to go work. It's not like it's just, oh yeah, you're out of college, no more work. You go straight into your job field. So take advantage of it, enjoy it, and have fun and be safe. Thank y'all.
Guilty of society.